Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best third/fourth tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, and if I look frustrated, it's because I shot the entire thing, realizing that my mic was not plugged in, so new mic fail right here. Team number 2, Love Cup, Ariados, Druddigon, I'm just going to call it the Dragon, and Slowking. So, I'm going to just maybe title this what Zanik called his. Ariados is insane. Basically, Ariados is what I built it around because I saw too many Charmers yesterday, so I wanted to do the poison. So Ariados is obviously one of the best poison answers. Super spammy. I was insane how much it spammed. Very glassy. And then I'm like, okay, you're going to get lit up by fire. What is something that I have that can resist fire? I don't have a Alomomola. So I wanted two things to deal with fire. So the first one I put in was the Dragon because that resists fire. And I'm like, hey, that also resists water. That's a nice little combo play. So that was good. So I put that in there. I didn't bother putting on a second move. I'm not wasting my dust because this, as you can see, these three Pokemon, I don't know if you can see it, but all three of these are new for me. I had to build up the Ariados, I had to build up the Slowking, and I just went with whatever I had for the Dragon. And then I put a Slowking in because it is basically a safe swap option. If you actually use it as a safe swap, having just watched these videos, I did not use it properly as a safe swap for one. So let's get into these battles again, see how this team works out. Ariados against Ariados. I can't believe I did that. So come in with my safe swap, and this is what usually happens when you come in properly with the safe swap. You're going to be met with a Charmer if they have it, because they do not want to get their Ariados on it, my Ariados on it, so they end up shielding, which is fine. Can I get to another move? I cannot get to another move. So I am going to get hit with a Ice Beam, so I have to shield it up because, again, Ariados is very glassy. You cannot take these charge moves. You just really can't take these charge moves in neutral situations. So I'm shield that up. I'm just going to go for the aggressive farm down. Going all the way here, all the way. Don't know the counts, but that's okay. We get to the... We don't have to take another move, so that's good. Out comes the pink fish. So I'm going to hit this with the cross poison, and they let it go. And then I go Mega Horn because a lot of people, what I saw is the few Ariados I saw were running Lunge. So most are not expecting it. So I nuke that. I mean, nuke as much as you can nuke the pink fish. Out comes the Ariados. This is what you're going to see about the glassiness here. They hit me with a Lunge, and it puts me into the yellow. So that is rough. So if you're going to use the Dragon, keep in mind this. Few things. 1, very glassy. 2, Dragon Tail and Dragon Claw in neutral situations was a beast today. Super strong damage output. Even in, like, you think like Dragon Claw is not like an amazing move. I guess it's an attack heavy Pokemon. I do not know its stats, but for the most part, it did a ton of damage. Look at this. You're trying to waterfall down. You're not going to do that. Dragon Tail down for the win. So keep that in mind if you're going to use it. Also keep in mind, if you're going to run this team, don't come in with the Dragon as a safe swap because you're going to see at least once I get shredded. Electrode resists electric as well as water and fire. So nice coverage for this meta. Get it off. Maybe I should just shield in case it's a Hyper Beam and get that Dragon Tail through. Nope, I'm not going to do that because my thought process at the time was if I shield, that's fine. The Charmer is going to come in and charm me down all the way. So I would be down 1 shield there, and then they throw an Ice Beam, and I have to shield that, and I'd be down 2. So I'm not doing that. I'm just going to come in here, get loaded with energy. I do have to shield up 1. I thought I could farm down all the way. I could not. But I do get in here. Out comes Pinkfish again. So here we go. We are going to probably do exactly what we did last time. Cross Poison first, and this time we're just going to go straight into the Slowking because... Why are we doing that? I think... Right. Why we are doing that is because we know that we can just get really ahead on energy here. Force their Wigglytuff to come back out. Shield up or throw here because you have a move. Grab their last shield. Force them to shield because they want to dump this energy on you. Shield back. Build up a ton. I don't know if you can farm down from this range. I don't think I remember I did because I just filmed this. I get up to almost two cross poisons, throw this one, take it out. I now have cross poison and almost a Mega Horn. I get the attack boost. So I didn't notice that first time around. I got the attack boost there, so I probably could have just went Mega Horn. And I get the second attack boost, so this is definitely now within cross poison range. If the game allows me to get there, I get there. Double boost for the win. I had 2 double boosts today, although the second one was not required. And I didn't even use that second boost because game was already over. But yeah, that double boost is an amazing option there. So Alomomola, come in here with this. They come in with Vileplume and Razor Leaf Vileplume, so that's shredding me, but the Confusions are shredding it. And I got to a move, so they're going to have to shield or they're going to go down. They do end up shielding. So now they are extremely, extremely low. I do not think they're going to get to a move, so I can just come in and probably Poison Sting all the way down and just come out with a bunch of energy. Razor Leaf probably is not doing anything to me. So now I'm up a shield. I got some energy here. I'm now just going to go for the Mega Horn because what I said before, if it's a 2v1 shield situation, always go for the nuke to either grab the last shield or do a ton of chip damage. There's your tip damage. They shield up Psychic because everything hurts here. And now I get met with the Clefable. And as you can see, you just get absolutely shredded. But it's okay because now I can align my Ariados on it. Where it doesn't work is if you come in as a safe swap. Spoiler alert, soon to show that. Get this off right away because hopefully I can take this out before I have to shield up a move. I does not take it out and they just get to a move there. So this is unlucky. I now have to go into this matchup with 1 shield left, but it is already so low that I just need to get to 2 cross poisons, get the first one off. They're likely to shield. And then I should be able to get the second one off here to take it because Waterfall is a pretty slow charging move here to get to the Psychic to take this out. So in this next match, what do we have? Ariados into Slowbro. Terrible matchup. Psychic will do super effective. Let's go into our Dragon. So luckily this matchup met with the Magcargo, which is an amazing matchup for me because the Dragon Tails and Dragon Claws are going to far outpace a resisted Incinerate and a Stone. Like I'm going to have to shield. I think it's a Rock Tomb if I remember this one. I think I'm in the minority. I think like 90% are running Rock Tomb. And someone in the chat the other day mentioned about Rock Throw as a charge move. And so let's talk about that while this matchup plays out. Rock Throw on Magcargo. I looked up the statistics and you're basically using it. It is such a slower generating energy per second. Like I think the difference between energy per second is like 5 with Rock Throw and like 8.5 with Incinerate. So it's significantly slower to get to the charge moves. So the reason that you would use that is if you are seeing way too many fires or waters. Because what you can do is I actually ran my team tomorrow is a double fire team with Electrode. Right? ABB style team. Hope they have a water and then beat it with Electrode. What happened to me today was I had a Magcargo in the lead. So I made my switch into my Magcargo and I got hit with the Rock Throw. So you with a Rock Throw are just going to shred the mirror matches and shred the fires. So that's why it's amazing. If you're going to run a team like that, know that you're not going to get to many charge moves because the energy per second is pretty slow. So if you want to run that, you need to probably run it with the Pokemon that are either, I don't know how you want to do it. You can just do like a heavy output damage team, or you have to find something that's very, very spammy. So coming here, this is why this does not work as a safe swap. Met with a Clefable. Goodbye, Dragon. You are doing absolutely nothing except dying instantly here. The good news is they're so far behind on energy because they beat me so fast that I can build up a little bit more and take this out and have a bit of energy coming out. But that does not help my alignment. And what also doesn't help is that instead of slowing down on the clock, I am now switch locked with a fire. So now I have to take multiple Incinerates. It's going to put me super low. This game's looking like a complete mess up. So still switch lock. Let's just get the second one off to do some chip damage. Wait out the clock. Get out of there right now. 2v2 shields, and it's their own Ariados. So it's like my only win condition potentially. So I'm going to shield up the first one. It is a lunge. I need that lunge. Puts them just out of confusion range, and they get the move off. I have to let this go. I have to save one shield for the rock. Unfortunately, I'm now, I guess I should not bounce with this mic. So unfortunately, I am now within rock tomb range. I don't know how much energy I had left on the Ariados. So I throw this, thinking that if I get 2 shields here, maybe I can come in with the Ariados and maybe get a cross poison off. So that just does not kill me, but they get a full incinerate through. And that cost me the game, because what you're going to see here is I do actually get a cross poison off. It leaves them with 1 HP, and I cannot get another move in to take it out because they now have that extra incinerate, which means they're out of move for the win. So really unlucky there. I mean, stupid switching. Like, don't use the dragon as a safe swap where there's tons of charmers running around. Another bad lead. I got a lot of bad leads these last 2 days. You know why? It's the algorithm. Maybe I should do ASR. Does this work for ASR? I don't know. Yeah. I just got a lot of bad leads. And that's just the way it is, because go check out my Twitter. Normal distribution. You're going to get a lot of bad leads. You're going to get a lot of good leads. Your bias in your analysis lets you think that you see way more bad than good. But no, that's just your recent bias that you focus on the bad more than the good. Anyways, I've already been blocked and joined the ranks of others there. So, and I know there's fans of us here. I don't want to cause unnecessary stuff, but like, come on, man. Come on. I know, and you know what? I know there's people in the people. I made this joke on my 14-1 video. Tangrowth. I'm like, 14-1, got a positive algorithm. And there was like 5 or 6 legit comments as there is an algorithm. And I was just like, oh yeah, this matchup. So I'm gonna stop that discussion for a minute here. I'm loaded with energy. I have a dragon which resists. Why am I not making this switch? I decide to stay in for whatever reason, not even throwing the move that I already have to take it out. Stay in and get lit up. Now it's a confusion. I end up here being able to Dragon Tail down. Didn't even need this move. I just Dragon Tail down for the win. So yeah, that was a real dumb play on my part. Still ended up going for the win. Yeah, so, Wormwood and Trash, I remember this first time around too. Wormwood and Trash absolutely beats your entire team. You have no fast move to throw at this. With this team, you have no charge move to throw at it either. So, really tough to deal with this. So, if you're going to run this team, I ran this team, and I've only seen 2 Wormwood and Trashes so far, just because fire is so prevalent in this meta. So if you're going to run this team, just be aware that if you do see one, you are going to get hit pretty hard there. But yeah, not to belabor the point on the algorithm, but I put up a joke graph on my Twitter. And basically what I said is, using my economics degree, basically like, in standard distributions, basically on the one end of the chart, you're going to have you hard counter their team all the way through. And that's going to be, it happens, but it's going to be on like the lower end. And then like you soft counter their team to a certain extent, it goes higher. And then it's like an even match, it goes up, right? And then you go down on the back end where it's they soft counter you, and then it tails off evenly at the ending where you get hard countered all the way through. So that is what I think, and what most people think GBL is. For the most part, you will fall in the range of soft counter win, soft counter loss, or just like an average game. Like this is an average game. Like even though I lost the lead, I have no answer for the lead, I can still deal with the majority of the things here. Like, this is a even-ish matchup, and most are. But a lot of people tend to focus on the bad matchups because of their bias in there. What I made the joke is the PV poke algorithm is basically flat. The graph is flat until you get to the hard counter, and then it just spikes to 100% and then back down. Because all he focuses on is like, oh, I'm always hard countered. Oh, the algorithm's beating me. I don't know, man. I don't know. You think that the algorithm is for just, do you think it's just a you thing? Do you think all those people that hit legend before using various teams and meme teams, they don't get the algorithm too if they're one that exists? Like, I just don't know. I think he's trolling, quite honestly. I know I'm just going into a rant now, and this may get disliked and everything, but I truly think he's trolling, because I think going with that viewpoint is so crazy that this algorithm is out to get you, and if you put your Pokemon in the third spot, it's going to come after you and hard counter you. It's so out there, but it drives people to talk about it. Like, I just spent the last 5 minutes talking about it unnecessarily. So I think it's like a genius move, but also, I don't know. Anyways, back to the matchup where we have Poison on this, and I was down 2v1 shields here. Does not matter because Poison Sting, cross Poison, absolutely spams. This is my third one with the boost. It's over for the win here. I'll able just to Poison Sting down. I don't need the boost there. I've already got a full drag in the back. So for the win, I think this is the last one because I remember the name, Jimmy Go Burr. Clearly a newish user over the past couple years, or they changed their name. Neutralish lead here. Pretty okay-ish lead, actually. They come with the Electrode. Come in here. This time I decide I do not want to get Hyper Beamed, so I'm going to shield. I do shield this one up. It is just a discharge. So like, okay. Are they baiting me? And then they're going to go for the Hyper Beam? Or is this thing not like a single move? Because like I got 2 single move Pokemon. Maybe it's a single move Electrode, and this isn't fast enough, so I'm going to let this go. Now they throw the Foul Play, which is the same energy, so I'm surprised if they're going to go for a move when they throw that one. I do Dragon Tail down, have a couple Dragon Claws, like one Dragon Claw, but Dragon Tail and Dragon Claw, again, spammy, decent damage. Take this to do like great chip damage there. I think I'm going to come in with my, Slowking, because there's no move that this can throw at me. It's running a Power Punch, or it's running an Ice Punch, or it's running Psychic. Everything is resisted. So I'm just going to commit to the full Confusion down. They do end up throwing a move here, and I shield because I'm like, is that a Psychic? I don't know. I haven't been counting. Don't really know. I think it's an 8. Anyways, it's just an Ice Punch, so that's a waste of a shield. Magcargo. So that is rough, but I am going to get one Psychic off. They shield, obviously, a smart because they know I have the Ariados in the front. I do get to a second move. I now just need to come in immediately and throw a move with my Ariados to try and take this out. Throw the move. This will put it's resisted, so it won't take it out. Have another move. Decide, nah, man, I'm just going to go for the full out Poison Sting down for some reason. But I don't know why I did that. I'm an idiot. There we go, for the win. So that is team number 2. Back at another 20-minute video without, hopefully this better record. So that's the team. Like Ariados, super spammy. Great against Charmers, great against most neutral matchups, led up by Fire. I had a couple answers to the Fire in the back. Like, a team worked decently. Just be aware that you're kind of glassy in the front end. And you will get lit up by Charmers with the Dragon, not surprisingly. So that is the team. Stay tuned tomorrow for the next one. Electro Double Fire team. And I will see you guys in the next one.